Hey everyone, this is Alex or PolymomoTea, and today I have a video showing me these three little bears out of polymer clay and silicone nano tape. And I made three different varieties, a polar bear, a panda, and a Winnie the Pooh. So first we're going to start with the clay details. So we're going to make the polar bear first. So I took some white clay and I flattened it out into an oval shape. And we're going to place a little black oval in the middle, and this will be the ears of the polar bear. And we're going to cut it in half. And here are the ears. Then next for the nose, we're going to take an oval of white clay and flatten it out. We're going to add a little W mouth out of thin snakes of black clay. Then we're going to take some black clay and we're going to pinch it into a triangle shape. And we're going to place that on top of our W mouth. And we have our nose and snout. For the feet, we're going to take some black clay and roll into a thick snake. And we're going to cut it into segments. And we're going to use that to bend it into a U shape. And we're going to make 4 of them for the 4 paws. And next I'm going to take some pink clay and I'm going to pinch it into a heart shape. And I'm going to put it in the bottom paws to make it look like the little toe beans for the polar bear. So once we have all the details baked, we have our eyes and face and legs. Next we're going to go on to the panda, so I'm going to take some black clay and I'm going to roll it out into an oval shape. And we're going to make the ears. This time we're going to take a pink oval and put it on top and cut it in half. For the eyes, we're going to take some black clay and we're going to flatten it out into a black pancake shape. And in the middle, we're going to add a little white dot for the eyeball. Next, we're going to take some white clay and flatten it into an oval shape for the snout. And we're going to take a little line in the middle, a little smile on top. And then a triangle on top of the line for the nose. So for the feet, we're going to take some black clay and we're going to roll into an oval shape and flatten it out. So for 2 of them, we're going to add 3 little triangles for the little claws. And then on 3 of them, we're going to add some pink circles and pink dots for the little toe beans. Next, I'm going to take some green clay and I'm going to roll it out flat. And we're going to make the bamboo with this green. So I'm going to cut off the ends just to make it a little bit cleaner. And we're going to cut it into a couple segments. And in between each segment, we're going to add a strip of yellow clay in between. And I'm adding a little skinny diamond on the side for a bamboo leaf. Once baked, we have our panda partially built. Next for Winnie the Pooh, we're going to take some yellow clay, flatten it out to a circle, and we're going to cut off one end of it for the ears. Next, we're going to make some dot eyes and an oval nose. Then we're going to take some black clay and we're going to roll into thin snakes, and we're going to add little details for the little line art and facial expressions. And for the feet, we're going to take some yellow clay and flatten it out into oval shapes. And we have our Winnie the Pooh. Next, we got to make our tape bodies. So I'm taking some silicone or nano tape and I'm cutting out a piece and I'm folding it in half. In one end, I'm gonna add some white glitters because we're gonna make the polar bear body first. And we're going to take our little straw and close it up. I'm going to take off the outer layer of the tape. And we're just going to seal it with a heat gun. Once sealed, we're going to blow up our little tape body. Seal up the ends. And we're going to add our little clay details on top. Depending on what kind of nano tape you use, sometimes the body is still sticky, so you can just add them without having to add tape. And we're adding the little feet next. And I really love how my polar bear looks already. We gotta give it the heart toe beans now. Oh, and look how cute it looks. So squishy. We're going to do the same thing to make the panda body as well. So the first few steps are basically repeating the first one, but we're going to add a little bit of different white glitters. I added some micro marbles this time. And then we just blew up the balloon. And we're gonna add our little clay details. So first we started with the face, giving the snout, then the eyes. I keep having to boop the nose. And then we're gonna add the ears on top. And then the clay pieces. We're gonna add the feet. And then the bamboo. And look at the panda, it's so round and cute. We're going on to the last one, so we're going to make Winnie the Pooh. So we're going to do the same steps, repeating from the first two. Except I added a lot of yellow glitter for this one. Then I blew it up. And we have the perfect rounded body for our Winnie the Pooh. But I think it's missing its little red shirt. So I'm taking some vinyl sticker that I have. And vinyl's like not super sticky, so it's really nice. And I just used it to wrap around our little Pooh body. And it still squishes pretty good. So next we put on the ears. And we put on its face. Then I had to readjust the face. Gave it its little eyes. Then eyebrows. And then we put our little feet on. But now since we have the vinyl tape, it's not going to stick onto that. So I added some silicone tape onto the other paws. And we placed that on top of the tape. And it stuck on pretty well. And it's still very, very squishy. In fact, I think it squishes even better with the vinyl. So here are all the bears that we created, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you all for watching.